What do you think when you see a bicyclist?
How do I run them over?
See, that's what was my second thought.
That was his second thought.
Yeah.
That was his second thought.
We've been doing it for months, right?
Yeah.
And we're losing. We're losing the
and
Lanternfly War.
He outran his crippleness. He ran himself out of being crippled. Don't know how that worked.
How does every kind of cow taste the same too? You know, like every filet mignon kind of tastes the same. All right, we look good. Ready? Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast. Ooh.
Yellow.
Oh, God.
Boom,
God.
baby. I don't even like mustard.
I don't either. I'm a fan of ketchup, though.
I love ketchup.
Ketchup boy.
They both suck.
All right, hot dog. Man.
There's a lot of ketchup haters out there, and I don't get that stance.
Well, I also know the people that I won't eat a full tomato, but I like ketchup. Well, I'm that guy, actually.
Wait, what?
No,
Yeah, that's
Hold
a
on.
fair.
No,
Hold
wait,
on.
I'm
You
that
just- You're that guy?
I'm that guy. Never mind. I don't mean to make fun of that guy. I am that guy. But there's people that won't eat, pasta sauce, but will put ketchup on their stuff. There are people that won't eat a full
Okay.
tomato, but will shove a pizza up their ass,
But you're that guy.
I'm the guy that doesn't like whole fruit tomatoes, but I'll have ketchup pizza.
But okay, I mean, no one likes full fruit tomatoes. Like a slice on a burger, right? Or no?
No, I don't like any of that.
Okay.
In its solid form, not a fan.
Not only do I like tomatoes on a burger, but I could legitimately eat a raw tomato like an apple.
We get that that's weird, right?
It's really good.
No, you couldn't.
Give me a tomato right now.
Okay,
I don't
that you
just have a
couldn't.
tomato.
Obviously, first of all, obviously you could. Anyone could. He could as well.
Oh, no, I can't.
Would you ever? No.
No. But I could, and I have been the guy to be like, oh, this person doesn't want tomato on their burger. Let me eat that tomato. I think they're refreshing. I think they're juicy. I think they're crisp.
That's weird to me.
You're a tomato.
Yeah.
Well, then why am I mustard?
I don't know, because you're gross.
I hate mustard.
And you're wearing those glasses. Don't know where you got those, by the way. Showed up today.
Thrift shop, Manhattan.
You went all the way to Manhattan to buy those
I didn't
sunglasses?
go there with the intent of buying these, but I just,
Wait, why are they
stumbled
yellow?
upon them. Because I'm mustard, babe.
Wait, you
He
went to
didn't
Manhattan.
know he was going to be mustard today.
No, I bought them because I was wearing a shirt. I think you've seen it with the kind of the sunset on it.
Okay.
And I was looking for some sunglasses, some hip sunglasses. So I bought these.
That match your sunset shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so terrible.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. There's something that is so terrible.
All right, put it in the press. Antonio thinks self-expression is terrible.
It's so
Put it in the press.
You went, dude. You come on. You're a little lame if you go to match one shirt with glasses.
I mean,
you're very lame.
I
doing
c-
that.
there are a few pieces in my wardrobe that I can match these with.
Gold chain's back. I want that to be said first.
Never left. Never left.
Gold chain's back.
Never left.
You claim you wear it every single video, and the second most recent video I checked, you weren't wearing it.
Okay, and then what about the 5 before that? And
I didn't
the
check
5
those.
before that?
I didn't check those. I just went, I wonder how far back I have to go.
I also
Took one.
I also just watched it today. That was that last Thursday's Patreon podcast. I said almost every video.
Speaking of Patreon, hold on. We got some news.
True.
Not only are we in the 31 days of content right now, where if you sign up, you get the previous days and the rest. That's 31 videos just this month. But tomorrow we start another decision-based making game.
Yeah.
Is that what it's
like
called?
a Telltale game?
No, it's not Telltale.
Yeah,
because
it's similar.
that's a way different
True,
connotation.
true.
It's like we did the Quarry, we did the Devil Inside Devil Inside Me.
Yes.
We're doing that on Patreon, a full-length playthrough, and that starts tomorrow. So sign up right now, patreon.com/PickyBoys. Got it.
And that's 7 days, right?
That's
it's gonna
7
be an
days.
awesome. It was awesome. I'll tell
Yeah,
you
yeah,
that.
we filmed it obviously.
By the way, I fucking came over all over JT's chest.
The mustard.
The mustard.
The
Oh, yeah,
mustard.
sorry.
The mustard.
Well,
The
yeah.
mustard. The mustard. Good thing there's no mayo because this hat gets a little pointy.
But yeah, I'm a mustard man.
Yeah, you know what?
You just said you don't like mustard.
Well, you just said you. Look at this flip
No,
flopping picture
I'm
already.
saying I'm a mustard man.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Oh,
He
you're
is
a
a
I
mustard
am
You're a
man.
man of
physically
mustard.
a mustard man.
You're a man of mustard. I was trying to find a hot dog costume that has both ketchup and mustard, so it looked like we both came on them.
Yeah.
But it doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
It doesn't exist. I don't know why. Maybe the stitching is improper. I don't know.
You guys like Lizzie's?
Yeah, of course. Love hot dogs.
Oh yeah, they're
I
fantastic.
feel like this is everyone knows this by now. It's decades old, but have you ever seen how that shit's made?
Oh
It's
my
pretty
God.
disgusting.
Don't start.
It
Doing
is.
This.
It
don't
is.
start doing this.
I don't care, honestly. Like
That's fair.
I've seen it. It just tastes good.
But also, disgusting in what? Like, what do you mean disgusting? Like, it's not like it's just grounded up.
Even it's
parts.
like they form what looks like this pink sludge into like hot dog shapes and wrap it in the whatever and twist it, and that's how it becomes a hot dog. It's like an actual sludge.
Dude, pink me up, dude. Who cares?
It's just like one step more liquefied than like sausage. Sausage, you just put a bunch of like meat sludge into a casing.
I guess so, but it's also the parts it's like they take all the parts that they're gonna serve in restaurants, right? Then they take all the parts of the cow that they're gonna turn into like dog treats, and then what's left is what's turned into hot dogs. It's like it's disgusting.
Wait. Hot dogs come after dog treats?
I mean, I'm just
I don't
guessing.
think that's right.
I'm just guessing. That's what it looked like. Bro, they grind everything that's left into the hot dog. There's nothing left after, so it must be dog treats before.
But then how do all hot dogs kind of taste the same? You know what I mean?
Because that's how like fake it is. They add like, corn syrup and all this flavoring and fake shit.
You did combat my point very fast. I thought I had you there. I'm going to be honest. I thought I had you.
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you think that if it was just random meat parts every time, it would have to taste
Yeah,
different every
you
time?
would think you get 8 in a pack or 10 in a pack and 8 hot dog buns. 4 of those hot dogs would taste different.
It makes sense.
Because you're saying it's just random parts. You know what's weirder too, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? How does every... This was a really dumb question while it was coming out of my mouth. How does every kind of cow taste the same too? Like every filet mignon kind of tastes the same. It's just prepared differently. But if you had it bland, they all kind of taste the same.
I don't know. I don't know if they do. I feel like if you get like a different breed of cow, they have different like fat contents. It would taste different.
Like a Wagyu.
Yeah, exactly.
There's different like gradings of meat that are supposed to, change this. Like every cow is graded, and I guess those taste better, I guess.
You got an F cow.
I don't know.
This cow's going to summer school, dude.
And also some of them, I know A5 Wagyu cows, it's like they're only fed olives, or they're like, they live on olives, like on a bed of olives. I don't know. Something with olives.
No, I know they get massaged or something by professional masseuse.
Masseuse, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Like they live like kings, and then we eat them.
But how does the meat get graded? Is it like this part of the cow's an F and this part's an A, or is it this cow is an F and this cow is an A? Like,
I think it's a whole cow.
I feel like every cow should be an A.
Why?
Not every human's an
participation counts.
Not every human's an A.
No,
Why should every cow
no.
be an A? Stupid cows.
No, I think if you're a cow, bro, if I'm a cow and I'm literally being bred to be killed and eaten, the least you could do is give me a good grade before I get.
That's true.
slaughtered.
That is unfortunate that you're living like your purpose is for that,
and then you failed anyway.
and then you failed. That is unfortunate.
Also, I don't know which life, like how far into a life the cow is killed.
Oh,
Like, are we, like, if you breed a cow to
completion
to be eaten, how old do you let it get? Like, do you just let it get old and then when it dies you have the meat, or do you? Is there a specific age at which cows taste the best, and when is that age?
probably right before they start aging the bad way.
Yeah, it's probably right after like their
Prime.
adolescence.
Yeah, they're prime.
Their adolescence. You think so?
like when they're a young adult, probably prime right there.
Yeah.
Prime,
or at
prime
least
rib.
at least how humans males peak at 33 or something. Probably right at 30 we catch them. Not a cow.
I go earlier. I go like if you're gonna compare it to a human, I'd say probably like a 21-year-old. That's gonna be juicy. That's gonna be juicy.
That's
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know how.
You asked before if we let them die of natural causes.
Yeah,
like
that was
this
crazy.
one died of a heart attack, a stroke.
That was
Not
crazy.
die of natural causes per se, but just like let them like, oh, they're about to die. Where this is the time,
There's no
Have
way.
you seen anything
Yeah,
about
there's-
the meat
there's
industry?
no way
they put chicken. They put
Yeah,
baby chicks in a blender.
Why would anybody complain if we're just eating them when they're dead anyway?
I mean, that's definitely how some cows.
Oh my God, no, Danny, no.
Absolutely.
Oh, Danny, no.
Well, absolutely. There are definitely farms. Absolutely.
the milk cows, yes, because as soon as they
'Cause we need the milk.
can't produce milk anymore, or their milk starts to slow down, their milk production, then we'll kill them.
You're talking about a farm that has a dad with a bad back and 9 kids to work on the farm.
Yeah, that's
and this
different.
is
That's
the only thing feeding the family.
I'm
None of us are talking about that.
But I'm also talking about these A5 Wagyu cows.
Oh, okay.
I think they're treated like royalty and have like a good life.
Yeah.
I still don't think it's
Till
when they have
old.
dementia. I don't think we're eating dementia cows that are Wagyu beef. It's the same thing. It's a combination.
No,
It's
because the
prime.
meat's got to get worse over the years.
Yeah.
You think an old cows would taste better than a new cow?
You think
I don't know.
You think my
I think if
you
a
had
cow
veal?
if a cow is pampered like they say it is, I think maybe it does get better with age.
Have you had veal?
Who do you think
I have had veal.
veal's really good? Who do you think's meat tastes better, a grandpa's or a teenager's?
I'm eating the teenager personally.
What are we doing?
But teenager's different because that
gonna
is
be
veal.
wrinkly.
That's different.
Oh
It's a
my
whole
God,
different. It's a
holy
whole
shit.
different category.
I'm talking about humans now. All right.
So
all right, fine, a
think
young
you think
buck.
you think that when the cow is young, it tastes really good. Then somehow when it becomes an adult, it tastes bad, and then it starts to go up again as it gets
back
older.
up?
No, I'm just saying maybe it starts good, it gets better, but less fatty. You know, it's in the prime of their life, lean, muscular. This is like their most active period. And as they kind of transition into a more sedentary lifestyle, that's when the marbling starts to take effect.
He's just making things. He's just
I mean,
he's
yeah,
making
but also
things up.
like
I feel like we're all making things up here.
we are
No,
definitely
no.
all making things
How
up.
are we all making
You
things
don't
up?
know this.
I just- we're on the page.
What we're making
right
up is
there.
way closer to the truth, I think.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're all making it up either way.
I don't think I'm making anything up.
But
That means you are.
No factory.
I said I don't think I'm making anything up.
Every factory farmed cow lives a sedentary life the whole
Yeah,
entire time.
I'm not talking about the cows that get butchered to be in the McDonald's burger.
But that's 90% of cows. You're talking about Wagyu. That's like an absolute outlier.
I'm just saying, like, the best of the best meat, how long does that cow live? That's what I want to know.
Not long enough.
The reason I talked about this because I saw how it's made type thing on hot dogs the other day. I just watched it, and it said I didn't know this. It said that most hot dogs are a mix of chicken, beef, and pork, which is crazy.
I don't get chicken in my house.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's all the leftovers from all the meats, and they just fucking.
If I had no idea and I had to put my house on what animal a hot dog was, I would have done pig 11 out of 10 times.
Oh, yeah,
I thought
definitely.
it was pig.
I think beef's more common though.
See,
It has a pig color.
I knew this specifically with Sabret because you ever go to a hot dog truck? A lot of those guys are Muslim guys, and they're slanging beef franks.
That's true.
See,
That's how I knew that.
I thought it was just a thing where, there's turkey bacon. I thought it was just a weird form of hot dog. I thought it was still pigs, though.
I guess so. That makes sense.
But we were talking about murdering cows for a little too long there, probably.
All right.
You know, we should talk about murdering lanternflies.
More?
Well, what I was going to say is I think we should give up and raise the white flag because I think we lost the war there. Like, they're still telling you to go out and murder, but we've been doing it for months, right?
Yeah.
And we're losing. We're losing the
and
lanternfly war.
Sometimes you just got to know when to give up. Wave the
Yeah.
white flag, surrender, let the lanternflies take over, eat what they want to eat.
I think this situation, it seems like the cat's out of the bag, kind of. Like, maybe if there were 100 and we all banded together and killed the 100, we could have stopped the problem. But I think it's a little past where we.
I think it's about containment in New York. We're trying to not make it go to the west.
But how would that even be possible? 'Cause
We're ground zero?
it's
We're
all-
just trying to kill them.
we're not an island.
I know.
They will spread eventually. So we're just trying to slow it down.
Well, we actually are an island, but yeah.
Oh, they're
Wait, isn't that what
wait.
you said?
They're they're relegated. Is that the right word? To Long Island?
No, but they're
Okay,
in,
they're not. They're in New York. So New
Yeah,
York's not an
wait,
island.
no.
all of New York City is an island except for the Bronx.
Wait, but what is that?
Okay, so are they relegated to New York City?
I don't know.
What does the word relegated mean?
All I know, it just means like contained.
I don't
in
even know
here.
if
Why
that's
didn't you
the
just
right-
say that? Why didn't you just say contained?
All I know is that the big thing is to try. They can't get to California because their main thing is grapes, and they don't want to disrupt the wine industry.
Right, but if they are if they are still stuck on Long Island, maybe, and New York City in general, maybe we have a chance. But that's not the case, right? They're in New York. Are they in the Bronx? The Bronx is not an island, is it?
It's not an island. The Bronx is the only place that's connected to the mainland.
Are they in the Bronx?
I don't know.
They're
I
everywhere.
haven't been to the
They're
Bronx.
everywhere.
The cat's out of the
Also,
bag.
what does it matter if it's an island? They have wings. They have wings. What does it matter?
No, people
Yeah,
in
but they
Jersey.
can't, they
bro,
can't
aren't
fly
people in
across-
Jersey killing them?
They can't fly across a body of water like that.
Bro,
What
people,
body of water?
Have you ever seen them?
There's tunnels.
They just fly and jump.
there's tunnels on a bridge.
Thank you. There's 21 bridges, actually.
The bridge it could be true. The tunnels, I guess, as well. But
Dude, people in Jersey are killing them. The point is that they
They
I
made
don't
it.
think
the cat's out of the bag.
it's just you see fucking 100 of them and you kill 3 and you go.
Yeah, but if there was a zombie apocalypse, and there was just zombies in New York and some wound up in Jersey, you don't just stop killing the zombies.
Yeah, you keep killing them.
You keep killing the zombies.
You definitely keep killing them. Will it stop the worldwide zombie outbreak? Probably not, is my point.
But
Well, it's slow.
yeah, and maybe now that gives time for the California defenses and the military to come in and help us.
Okay.
Yes. You got to slow.
But that's
Slow down.
that's again pointing towards we're going to slow it down so we can slow it down from reaching California. And this is like insinuating that there could be a permanent solution in the future, which I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't think they're making a cure.
All right, new segment. Things I learned on the internet.
No, we don't want this segment.
Things I learned on the internet. I'll let you in on this. When I say, here's Johnny, what do you think?
The Shining.
The Shining.
I guess he got it from something.
Things I learned on the internet. Here's Johnny is from the Johnny Carson show, not something Jack Nicholson made it up. It was an improv line, and it's a ripoff of Here's Johnny from the Johnny Carson show.
Oh.
Didn't know that.
Look at
For
that.
26 years, didn't know that.
Look at that.
To be fair, that is quite a bit before our time, so there's no
True.
way for us to even like.
And supposedly Stanley
that.
Kubrick didn't know about it, and so he was like, "Oh, I guess that's fine."
Yeah.
He doesn't watch late night.
Oh, did who was it?
Johnny Carson,
Did
the original Tonight Show.
Did Carson get upset? And he's like, "What the fuck was that?"
I don't know.
Thanks for the fact, Dan.
You're welcome.
It's like,
I'm just saying that honestly shocked me because I thought that was totally from The Shining.
dude, do you know how many movies that come out, horror movies, and it's like, oh wow, that's a nice concept, and then you realize, oh, it was just from the '60s anyway. Like even the most random movies, there's so much stuff that we have no idea where it originated. Like nothing. Like something especially like that, like you have no way of knowing. So what are you supposed to do? Just go, I think he got it from somewhere.
Well, it just kind of, I guess, shows a divide in people who like that movie because I'm sure half the people who love that movie absolutely know what it's from, and half of them, the younger generation, don't know.
Do you think so? I feel like that's probably pretty. People probably don't know that.
I feel like, I mean, The Shining is pretty old, and Johnny Carson isn't that old.
But I feel like that connection is so random. Kind of, isn't it?
Wait, when was it Johnny Carson then David Letterman, or is David Letterman a different show?
David Letterman is The Late Show.
Okay.
It's The Tonight Show is like Jay Leno.
When I think of late night show host, Johnny Carson always immediately is like the fucking like founder. in my
Yeah,
head.
yeah, he's like the number one.
What like time period was he on?
I gotta look that up. I don't know, and I don't know if the Johnny Carson show is different than the Tonight Show.
What about all the kids that are going to see the dances on Fortnite or the characters? And, you know, it's true, though.
Yeah.
And they see Darth Vader, and then their parents try to make them watch Star Wars. Like, oh, it's the guy from Fortnite.
Yeah.
Like, it's just gone. Now,
From 1962 to 1992, so pretty recent.
That is way more recent than I thought.
what was it?
The
From
62
1962 to 1992, and The Shining came out in 1980. So it was a very actually relevant, like, you know, reference at the time.
But again, no one from our generation.
The character's
just watched
name
stuff
in The
in
Shining is
1992.
John, right?
Yeah, I guess that's part of it.
Are we sure?
No,
because then it's really random.
I haven't seen The Shining in a long time.
Me neither.
Never seen it.
What? Can I ask you something seriously?
What have you seen?
It's a genuine question.
It's a good question.
I've seen a lot of things. Rattle some off.
I can't.
Rattle some off.
Have you ever seen Beetlejuice?
No.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Have you seen The Rockies?
What is that?
Impossible,
Rocky.
JT.
Oh yeah, Rocky. Yeah, the Rockies. That was a weird way
Well,
to say.
have you seen
I've
The
seen
Rockies?
Rocky. Yes, I've seen. Ooh, what's the Russian one?
4.
I've definitely seen. Whoops, I've definitely seen up to 4.
All right, that's
Okay,
fine.
that's good. Terminators.
Yeah, of course.
Indiana Jones.
Oh, good one.
Yes, but these are ones that that's one that I saw as a pretty young kid. I don't really remember. If you
That's actually true for me. If you like gave me Indiana Jones quiz, probably wouldn't do that great,
Oh,
even
yeah.
though I've seen all of them.
and if I made a reference that was like a little more obscure in Indiana Jones, it could probably fly by you, right?
Yeah.
That's how it would be for me.
Okay.
See, you guys are naming, but like if you think Hold on.
Well, you have to start.
You're naming massive series.
We need a baseline.
You're naming like massive like household name series, and then comparing it to like a one-time classic movie. I'm talking about one-time classic movies like The Shining.
That's fine. But we needed some kind of baseline because if you didn't see any of those, then it's no hope. There's no hope.
Now we need one-time classic movies.
I bet I've seen a lot more than you guys think.
Okay.
For the one-time classics.
Okay.
I need a list in front of me.
Yeah, me too.
Not as much of the horror movies though. Like The Shining and Beetlejuice are both horror, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, horror.
I keep thinking of series. Well, the thing is, a lot of classics get a second and third and fourth movie. Have you seen Jaws?
Oh,
Yes.
come on. Okay, good. Come on.
He was about to be upset. I'll give you one. The Godfather. Never seen it.
Classic series.
It's a series. You told us not to do series. The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, but I not a fan.
Titanic.
Saw the first 15 minutes, fell asleep.
Well,
So you
that's the
didn't
boring
see the
part.
Titanic?
Yeah,
So I
that's
didn't see it, no.
basically-
That's the boring
Very
part.
boring.
You ever see Armageddon?
Ooh, good movie.
No. Bruce Willis into an asteroid?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I know about it.
Independence Day?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, how do you say yeah, of course?
Because that movie's awesome.
How do you say yeah, of course?
Secret Agent Cody Banks.
All of them.
We're getting unfair. That's unfair.
Oh, why? Have you not seen it?
Yes, no,
Spy
of course
Kids.
I've seen it. But Spy Kids. Okay, Grease.
Ooh.
No.
Dude. Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Okay.
Footloose.
How many Jurassic Parks are there? Definitely not all of them.
There's 3
Well,
originals.
did you see the
and then
first
there's
3?
Definitely not the 3 originals. No. Definitely like the first, and then I don't know about the other 2. Not sure.
You didn't see any, like, all with Professor Grant.
Talking about the originals, I've definitely seen the first. I don't know even what I've seen of the other 2.
Wait, I got more. Shawshank Redemption?
Yes, of course, guys.
Don't of course me. Oh, The Karate Kid.
Yeah, with Jaden Smith.
Don't fuck around.
Yeah, I have seen the Karate Kid
I Am
with
Legend.
Jaden Smith.
Wait, don't skip
Yes,
that
I
over.
imagine.
Don't
No,
skip that
let's
over.
move on.
Don't skip-
I've never seen the original Karate Kid. No, seen the one with Jaden Smith, man. I saw it in theaters actually.
You know what? I've come clean. I've never seen the original Karate Kid either.
Yeah, bro. It's like, what are we
Guys,
doing?
what are we
It's like
doing?
fucking
What do you mean,
70s or
what
some
are you
shit.
doing? You guys are just upsetting me, honestly.
Forrest Gump.
Okay.
Yes, massively overrated and dumb.
It does. It feels like a very long movie when you're watching it.
I think that movie is just so like quotable.
I also
This-
think it's a very good like depiction of the time that it's like representing.
That dude did a lot of things.
Jenny, terrible person.
I'll be honest. I can't speak on Jenny's character. I don't really remember the movie that well. I just know about Forrest. I know about a guy missing his legs, and then he won ping pong. And
She contracted AIDS and then died and gave the baby to Forrest.
Wait, when did that come out? Forrest Gump?
70, 80,
Really? Is that old?
70s. That's too old.
80. I mean, it takes place in the...
I would say even newer,
I would
right?
say
It takes
90s?
place in like the late 60s during the Vietnam War, right?
Doesn't mean they had to shoot it then.
No, true. So probably 80s. Is it 90s?
Probably 90s.
1994.
94.
We were right. Hell yeah.
I don't know.
When I was running track and field in high school.
You pretended you were Forrest Gump.
No, not that. It's just whenever I would every single day for practice, you go and run outside, and people driving by in cars would always go, "Run, Forrest, run!"
Yeah.
Very, very like I don't know.
Kind of rude, honestly.
I guess it's not even that it's rude. It's like I don't know. It's just I don't think that movie's funny, so I don't think that quote's funny. Like none of it's funny. Very unoriginal if every single person does it.
Also,
He outran his crippleness. He ran himself out of being crippled. Don't know how that worked.
I don't think that's.
Oh, that's how it works.
I know the scene happened that way where he runs out of his braces, but I thought that was that was more of a metaphor thing. I don't think he actually cured himself by running.
That's kind of the premise of the entire movie.
It's up to interpretation for sure.
If it's a metaphor, then good for them. But that is the premise of the movie.
Yeah, I guess so. Also, if that guy made fun of you like that just in his car, or girl, I don't know, girls could be mean, by himself driving or herself driving, that's just rude.
But it was also that's why I asked when it came out, because if I didn't know when it came out, so if it had just come out when I was like, I don't know, early in high school running, or maybe a couple years prior, it might make a little more sense. But are you seriously
15, 17
shouting this movie quote from the 90s at kids running?
At a child?
It's just strange to me. It was very strange at the time.
It's rude.
I'm not going to lie. Every time I see somebody running, I do think about that.
See, that's crazy.
I
That
really do. I swear to God. every single time I see somebody running, especially if like it's a guy who has like long hair running, you think of Forrest. Run, Forrest, run.
It was just Danny that yelled at you while he was driving by.
I don't even think it's trying to be funny. It's just like something that is just everybody knows what it is.
Oh, if you scream it out to a child that's running, you're trying to do something.
I think
You can't possibly say it's not trying to be funny.
Or-
What is it trying to be?
You think you're just you really look like that guy from
I
that
think it's
one
just
movie.
a callback. You know, it's like how every time I see a bicycle person, I say like, "Oh, look, it's Lance Armstrong."
No, you don't say that.
In my head, I certainly do.
You-
I don't say
No,
it,
you
I don't say it
don't.
to them. Oh, every single time I see somebody in a spandex bicycle outfit, I say, "Oh, look, it's Lance Armstrong." I swear to God.
What if there's 7 of them?
Also, usually,
Lance.
usually, if I see it in a car with somebody, I'll say, "Oh, look at this Lance Armstrong over here." Every time.
Gets a laugh every time.
Pretty much, yeah. and then we typically talk about how I would murder that person because I'm usually in a car. So somebody, the next joke is usually like, "Oh, open your door," you know.
Splat.
It gets funnier every time.
You see a guy on a bicycle in the fucking spandex and all, and you do not think of Lance Armstrong?
I just go, oh, look at that loser on a bike blocking my traffic.
Really, I don't. And I don't think of Forrest when I see people running. These are crazy to me. The
The
like
Forest
the social
one, I kind of understand a little more.
the social impact.
Wait, which
The
way?
Lance Armstrong one, I thought that was a universal truth that everybody says, "Oh, it's Lance Armstrong."
But you could say that about like oh, when I see someone playing soccer, I think like Ronaldo. When I see someone running, like, oh, Usain Bolt. Like they're like talking about like, I don't know, the one famous person from all these activities. When you see someone else do these activities, you think of that person. It's only for biking.
I'll tell you what, if I saw someone swimming out in the ocean,
You
and
go
I-
Michael
I was
Phelps?
on the beach, I'd be like, look at that fucking Michael Phelps out there.
Yeah, I think
He's-
I think that's the thing is that soccer has so many stars that it's like
Okay,
biking.
what about swimming?
Biking, I only know one person.
Swimming?
Swimming, I would probably say Michael Phelps. Or if they were swimming across like a channel, I'd probably go with that other old woman.
You don't know her
No,
name, so
you-
you can't.
no, you
can't.
would not.
You don't know her name, so
No,
you can't
you
even
would
say
not.
that.
I know her name. It's Amelia Earhart. No, I'm kidding. That
If I saw someone
whenever I see
crashing
a female
plane-
pilot, I say it's Amelia Earhart over here.
I don't know any famous male pilots now that I think about it.
Sully,
True.
Denzel Washington in that other movie.
Captain Sully. No, not Denzel Washington.
I
You're thinking of Flight.
He was
I split
Tom
them up.
Hanks as Sully.
I split them up.
So okay, so when you see someone running, you think, okay, Tom Hanks is Forrest Gump. When you see someone flying a plane, you go, okay, Tom Hanks is
Yeah,
Sully.
we need
I think
Tom-
you're
What
just-
if you see somebody playing golf?
I go Adam Sandler. It's Happy
okay.
Gilmore. What do you go?
Well, I mean, Tiger Woods.
Tiger
I was
Woods?
assuming he was gonna go.
Yeah.
If I see anybody playing golf, I think of Tiger Woods.
What's so
Tiger
funny?
Woods didn't even. It wasn't. Give him 30 guesses. Wouldn't have been Tiger Woods. Is what it looked like his face.
But either way, I don't
Oh,
know.
I was going movies the whole time.
Oh,
I was saying Tom
Danny
Hanks is
wasn't.
this, Tom Hanks is this.
Tom Hanks is Tiger Woods.
Well, I mean,
That
every
was one
time-
of his best films.
every time I
Ah,
see,
yes.
a group of bicyclists or something while I'm driving, I'm like, oh, the fucking Sons of Anarchy over here.
That's funny.
See, you guys don't do
I
this
appreciate it.
every time.
I do it. I do that one a lot.
I only do that when it's children.
You
on
guys have
bicycles.
all said.
I need a
you guys
lot
have
of
all said
bikes.
every time. I believe that you've like thought that a couple times, made that joke. You guys do not think this every time.
Oh, if it's more than 4 bikes and it's around my car or something with traffic, it'll come out of my mouth. When I'm by myself, it'll come out of my mouth.
For sure, bicycle people, specifically in the, I think it's called Leica. That's like their spandex.
I don't believe that your guys'
No,
thoughts
no,
are
no,
that
I'm not-
predictable.
I barely even see the spandex people. I'm just talking about weirdos on bikes.
My thoughts are that predictable. It's like a feedback loop, especially with these jokes. I can't believe you don't think that, actually. What do you think when you see a bicyclist?
How do I run them over?
See, that's what I was my second thought.
That was his
That
second
is-
thought.
yeah.
That was his second thought. No, when
I
you see a
skipped the whole Lance Armstrong
yeah,
bit.
you see a bicyclist on the, you're like, oh, that's like 40 points plus
Also,
the bike.
Lance Armstrong, anytime I hear about somebody with testicular cancer or one ball.
Oh, now you're giving him too many things. Like, you can't have that many things. Now the joke's getting stale.
I mean, I feel like in some ways that had to have helped his biking.
Oh no, definitely. I think the opposite.
Not
Oh.
not the cancer, but it's certainly more comfortable to sit on a bike seat with only one testicle.
I don't think so.
Wait, what do you think wasn't helping him?
I don't think it. Wait, having one ball. Perform-
Why, though? You think if it had 2, it wouldn't have mattered? You're saying?
No, I'm saying that competing at the highest level of any like athletic competition, having one ball cannot help you. It can only hurt you.
What if it did help? Well, also, you're talking about testosterone probably because you're a nerd.
Yeah.
Guy's freaking nerd. Well,
And also-
he made up with
also,
it with
wait,
steroids
Would
anyway.
you sit on your balls when you're biking?
Yes.
No, you don't.
No, I don't, bro. The fucking thing goes
You're
up
not
my ass
supposed to.
cheeks.
You're not supposed to sit up your
don't
ass.
No, you don't sit on your balls, but your balls go.
I just asked if you sit on your balls.
Your balls go in between that like.
No,
front
they do
part.
not. No, they don't.
No, they don't. Dude, how do you sit on a bike?
I just sit. The bones of your ass, like your whatever those are called, they go on the widest seat of the bike, and your ball each one. If this was the front of the bike, this is the back of the bike. Each one of your balls sits like this.
They don't. Bro, why are you putting on a front here?
No, I swear to God. Wait a minute. That's how I
ball-
sit on my Peloton too. What the fuck happened? What
Your,
is this?
your balls are big enough that they drape over each side of the front of the fucking seat.
Bro, you're supposed to just prop forward and like your gooch takes most of the brunt.
This seat is this long. What are you supposed to
Your
do
balls
with your balls?
do not one ball on each side.
Oh yes, they do. Oh
don't.
yes, they do.
No.
Yes, they do.
Look at this guy.
Wait a minute. What? No. This is crazy to me. I want you to fucking get naked and sit on a bike seat for me, and I will show you the ball displacement.
Danny, not only do you have the biggest balls in the world, you must have the saggiest balls in the world.
I'm not
too.
saying I'm not saying they like droop around.
That is what you said.
And are like a fucking what is that thing?
Kinetic
called?
balls.
Yeah. They're not like that, but they certainly one is on this side and one is on that side.
No.
Dude, you used to bike a lot. What do your balls look like?
Again, and this is the comfortable position to ride in. And so when you have one ball, you can just place it directly on the middle of the seat.
No.
This is how he became champion. I am almost positive.
Dude.
And the blood transfusions and cheating.
That's
But
Steroids, no?
specifically blood transfusions.
yeah, I thought it was like blood transfusions or something. Was it steroids too?
I think it's both.
And we're good here for Jason. We can get out of here.
All right.
Tell him where to find you, hot dog.
You could find me at your local Sabrettes. Now you can find me on Instagram at the JBalls.
You can find me at Danny is watching on Instagram and haunting Frankie.
You can find me at Ant Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
Picky Boys
Nope.
Nope.
You were doing so good.
The Picky Boys on Instagram and on Twitch. And also don't forget to follow our gaming channel. Goodbye.